Do you want me to show you? Oh, no, I know. I love that.
This is D. Frank, and you're riding in the black ScatPack. As you've seen from the intro, I'm doing something a tad bit different. And yes, I'm coming to you both from the black ScatPack and the Ram 3500. And yeah, if you're wondering why I'm coming from both today, let's talk about the older uConnects versus from the older uConnects from 2015 up until I want to say when they redid them, made them HD in 2017, versus the newer uConnects from like 2017 to about 2018, because I know with the Rams, 2019, some of them got the long 12-inch Tesla iPad looking ones. So without further ado, I'm about to jump in and start talking about the uConnect in this ScatPack. This uConnect system, and of course this car is a 2016, and they have done a lot of upgrades to the uConnect since 2016, and it's kind of like compared to a degree, it's kind of like comparing apples and oranges with the uConnect and the Challenger versus the Ram, but there are some similarities. That Ram's of 2018, so it got a newer uConnect. So yeah, let's get to it. Well, we can also talk about the dash as well. See that it don't have that many miles. It's over 43. Because in both the Ram and the Scat, as you see right now, you can cycle through your menus, and of course the Scat has some things that the Ram doesn't have, vice versa. But some of the biggest differences I've noticed between the two that the resolution of the uConnects. One thing I failed to mention, I got a lens filter on here. That's the reason it appears like that, looking like that. But one thing I forgot to mention, well, this happened shortly after I made the video go live with the Ram. I did have some trouble out of my alternator. It gave out on me a little after 50,000 miles, but since it was covered on a warranty, I was able to take it into the dealership and they replaced it. So that was the only issue I've ever had out of it. So the uConnect on here is laid out a little bit differently. It's probably because of the truck, and then also when they redesigned everything, they changed up the look and has a little bit more of a high def look to it. You got travel link info. And then I'm in this truck a lot more often, so I know my ins and outs on this one a little bit more. And you know, you got your backup camera. One thing I do like about it, that I can access it while I'm driving. That cargo cam comes in pretty handy when I'm backing up the trailer to the truck. And then, you know, you can adjust your audio settings. You know, with the Challengers, you know, the maps, you know, it's all right, but resolution, you know, it looks kind of dingy, and you know, it puts like where the screech at and things like that. But you know, it's still got the same basic layout. But yeah, and then we'll take a look at the RAM, more laid out, a little bit more detailed. It'll tell you exactly where you're at, and of course, you just seen with the other ones, it had the street that you was on. Just small little simple things like this. And you know, coming over here, you have a few things that the RAM doesn't have. You know, you got the drive modes, which is, you already know if you got a Challenger. It's how you change sport, track, you know, fine tune it, but things like that. And then you got your performance pages. And then I think there's a couple little apps up in here, like music wise, that might not be seen up in the truck. And then one of the bigger things with my truck is that the reverse cam, well, with this one I should say, the reverse cam, you can see it's kind of dingy, lo-fi. And then sometimes I've had more troubles out of this one because it kind of glitches. Alright, so everybody, that's just like a quick rundown of everything. I'm back up in the black Scat. I'm about to go take it a ride to the gym and run a couple other little errands, and I have to get up in the truck a little bit later to go fill it up, which is I'm not looking forward to. So with that being said, if you found this video helpful in any kind of way, please share it, comment, you know, rate it. And you know, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, man, y'all have to forgive me. It's hot in the mug out here. So if I'm looking like I'm kind of, that's the reason why. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, please consider subscribing, and make sure you hit the bell if you want to have notifications for whenever I do decide to upload videos. So there's that. And I'm about to go ahead and go to this gym because it's not getting any cooler in this car, and I'm about to turn on the air so it can get cooler. And until next time, man, y'all take it easy.